Hi guys, how you doing? It's Nick here. It's a cold, wet and miserable day here, but I thought I'd do a little video. I was going to do a video showing you all the orders going out, but I thought I'd change it up a bit today and just pick out a few interesting items and discuss them in a little bit more detail. So I've selected a few items here and I'll show you what I've got. This first one you'll all recognise is a Wii console, and there's not really much value in these anymore. You know, you get a little bit more for a boxed one in really good condition like this, but you know, 40 or 50 pounds would be sort of top end these days for a Wii console. But I've managed to sell this Wii for £100, and there's a particular reason why, and I just wanted to share with you the reasons why I've managed to get £100 for this Wii. I have actually mentioned this before. I did a video all about buying and selling Wii consoles, and I've talked about before software being downloaded onto them, and that's exactly what I found on this one. This has got, well, let me explain. Nintendo have a website with an e-shop on it, which you can get to through your Wii, and you can download old software from the Super Nintendo, the N64, even Sega games, Sega Mega Drive games and Master System games. And the previous owner of this had downloaded, it was loads, 56 virtual console games, and they can cost £5 to £8 each. So there's a ton of value in the software that's on here. So what I did when I listed it, I said, if you see on there, Nintendo Wii and collection of 56 virtual console games, and I originally had it up at £150. Had loads and loads of interest, lots of people watching it, but no takers, so I reduced it to £125 and put offers on it, and then I accepted an offer of £100 because that's way more than I paid for it. And I've had it for years. I was keeping this because I'm a retro gaming fan anyway. I was keeping it mainly for the Mario games. It's got the old Super Nintendo Mario games and the N64 Mario games and the old Mario Karts. But I'd played them all and kind of had my fun out of it, so I thought it was time to let it go. So I accepted £100 on that. But I just thought I'd share with you that little tip. When you test your Wii consoles when you buy them, which I strongly recommend you do before you sell any console, is test it. Just see what software it's got downloaded on there, because this just goes to show people are prepared to pay a lot more for a Wii if it's got some good quality software installed on it. So that's that one. I thought I'd show you this. I picked this up back in the summer. It's a box set of Gilbert and Sullivan musicals DVDs. So it's got all of the classics on it. The Mikado, HMS Pinafore, the Gondoliers, all of the classic Gilbert and Sullivan ones. Really lovely box set. Like I said, I picked this up at a car boot sale and I paid £5, and I was quite surprised at the value of it. I managed to sell it on Amazon. This was £54.98 with a little bit of shipping. So bear in mind, Amazon's commission's got to come out of this and my postage fee, but it was still a ton of profit in that one. So yeah, don't pass by the musicals and the shows. I've talked about musicals and shows on CD having value, and they bundle up really well. But these are on DVD, and that just goes to show what people are prepared to pay for those. So that was a nice order that came in last night. Another one. This one just shows you can't make money on everything. I made a little bit of profit on this, but nowhere near what I had hoped. What these are, again, I think I showed these in a pickups video back in the summer. I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 albums of senior service cigarette cards. They're all these black and white sort of photo style cards. I think about half of them are complete sets, some are missing 1 or 2. And when I bought them, the woman also threw in these, which are cigarette cards, but they're virtually worthless because they've been stuck on these cardboard sheets. Now, when I bought them, the woman was bringing out tons and tons of really good quality antique and vintage stuff, and the dealers were swarming everywhere, and all I managed to grab were these, because I bought and sold cigarette cards over the years and done really well out of them, but because the dealers were everywhere and they were just waiting for me to put them back down, I didn't have a chance to look them up and find out what value they had. So I negotiated whether and got them for £11 in the end, and I thought I couldn't really go wrong. But they've been listed for months and months and had really no interest whatsoever, so I've marked them down a number of times, and eventually they sold at £17.99. There is shipping on top of that, £3.99 recorded delivery. It just goes to show, you know, antique cigarette cards, I barely made, you know, a few quid on them, but I made something and got rid of them, which I was pleased about. So that was those, and then there's this. This I took a punt on a while back at a car boot sale. I think I paid 50p on it, if I remember rightly, and it is a photograph album. It's new and unused, and the reason I went on it was it's all handmade. The binding is all made out of like leaves and twigs and bark. The level of detail is fantastic. It's all handmade. You can see all these leaves that have been stuck on here. So I figured if you went to buy that in a shop, you'd pay a lot of money because there's a lot of work gone into it. So I took a chance and picked it up. Had no idea if it would sell or if there would be a market for it. But I stuck it on yesterday and it sold immediately, so I may have even undersold this, and got £10. That's with free shipping, so not masses of money, but it just goes to show the sort of stuff you can pick up and make money on. That's just a photo album with a little handmade detailed cover. So there you go, that's it. Just a very brief video just showing you a few interesting items that I've got going out today. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to me and my channel, my name is Nick and I'm a full-time eBay reseller. This is what I do to earn a living. I buy and sell second-hand and new stock and sell it all on eBay and Amazon, and make a good living out of it. I'm just here on YouTube sharing what I do and hopefully inspiring a few people to give this a go and sharing a few hints and tips. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you again soon. Bye for now.